America's neighbor to the south, Mexico is our nation's second largest export market, ranking behind only Canada. Mexico has an increasingly diverse and sophisticated market. With over 120 million citizens and a growing middle class, Mexico is an attractive market for U.S. businesses. NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement, eliminated tariffs on most U.S.-made products, which makes them very competitive in the Mexican market. The country continues to experience economic growth and is a good first market for new exporters. U.S. exporters who do business with Mexico also benefit from a well-developed supply chain that is closely integrated with the U.S. The U.S. Commercial Service has 3 offices in Mexico to help American businesses start and expand their export sales. Those offices, which are staffed by market experts, are located in Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara. So why should U.S. companies export to Mexico?
Mexico is really one of the finest destinations for U.S. exporters in the world, with a country that buys more product and services from the United States than any other than Canada.
U.S. companies have to take a look at the Mexican market. There is an opportunity there, regardless of the subsectors. We have Mexican executives that are eager to meet U.S. exporters.
Mexican companies like American products. American products are known throughout Mexico as having good shelf life, quality, after-sales service. The brand made in the USA means. Mexicans know that and recognize that, and because of that, it is a great opportunity.
Mexico, as well as like in other Latin American countries, is very relationship driven. And it takes a lot of time and effort to go in and review with buyers. So expect to have long meetings. They expect you to go and visit them at least once or twice a year. There is a lot of email writing in the United States. Maybe you don't see your buyer as much, but over in Mexico, the buyers expect to be visited.
What we do tell companies is that the last thing you want to do is try to do direct sales from the United States to individual buyers in Mexico. It's very important to invest in building a relationship with a local Mexican firm that has the local knowledge and understanding of the market, that is in a position to develop that market in partnership with you.
So the Mexican companies already know that we exist, and they come to us. They know about the shows that we organize, and they want to be part of us. That way we can introduce them to the U.S. exporters.
You can't treat Mexico as one market. Just because you have one distributor in Mexico City, it's really hard to service all of that country. Just like you wouldn't have a distributor in the U.S. from Arizona covering the Northeast. You have to think of it as multiple smaller markets and really have a strategized, internationalized, regional approach for Mexico. You need to take a little forethought and translate your product literature into Spanish. Make sure that on your website you have a link in Spanish. Although English is prevalent, a lot of companies do speak English because it is the international business language. They feel a lot more comfortable doing business in Spanish.
Want to learn more about exporting to Mexico? Explore the Mexico Country Commercial Guide on export.gov or connect with a U.S. Commercial Service trade professional. Brought to you by the U.S. Commercial Service, part of the U.S. Department of Commerce's International Trade Administration.